Some of you really believe that raising your voice will change a person. That volume is redemptive. I mean, you believe that. And so when you're upset, you raise your voice. How many times do I have to tell you? Now think about it. When I'm up in your face and I'm saying inflammatory things so close to you that you can feel my breath, what are you thinking? My, this is helpful. I wish he'd do that to me more. This person must love me. I scream at me more. I feel change happening. Well, you know that's not true. When someone gives you the silent treatment, you're thinking, wow, this silence just proves to me how deeply this person loves me. And I'm feeling, I don't know how, but I'm feeling a real change take place in my heart as a result of this silence. I mean, when I say it, doesn't it sound ridiculous? It just sounds ridiculous. It can't work. So what I want to spend the rest of our time talking about is a grace-based marriage. What God calls you to is a grace-based marriage. God's tool of radical human rescue and transformation was His grace, is His grace. Because the whole argument of the New Testament is grace is able to do what the law could never do. Now I want to make the amendment here. Grace doesn't mean you just let go of what's right and you just let the person do whatever. That's not grace. Because grace never calls wrong right. Grace is a way of dealing with wrong. And so grace means rather than there's been a failure, look up here, there's been a failure, and instead of cursing the person with some kind of judgment, vengeance, punishment, and walking away, stay with me here, I move toward the person, asking the question, how can I be part of what God wants to do in this person's life? Now, if you believe that the primary purpose of marriage is personal transformation and that the methodology is grace, there's two character qualities that you have to commit yourself to. Neither one of these are natural. And so it takes grace to be a tool of grace. Let me say that again. It takes grace to be a tool of grace. The first is the humility of approachability. The humility of approachability. That means you say to yourself every day, because of remaining sin, the power of sin has been broken, but the presence of sin still remains, and everybody in this room has been progressively eradicated. That's called sanctification. Because of the presence of sin, I'm a person in need of help today. Second character quality is the courage of loving honesty. The courage of loving honesty. If you're going to have a transformative marriage, if you're going to be a tool of grace in the hands of your Redeemer, you have to be a truth speaker. It's the courage of loving honesty. People say this all the time when they're avoiding confrontation. They say, well, I just love him too much to speak to him. No. You don't love him too much. You love yourself too much to do that because you don't want to step into that awkward moment. It's too uncomfortable. And so you choose comfort over clearly helping a person to see things that they need to see.